Yes, lads, JOEBILINE here, and it's time to talk team of the season. So today, well, yesterday, I think you're watching this Thursday at least, the Premier League team of the season was announced. So we now know the confirmed team of the season 11. So, and obviously at the weekend, EA, for console at least, announced when team of the season was starting, and the date it's starting on console is the 27th. That's next Friday, not the Friday coming, the Friday afterwards, when the community most consistent team of the season comes out. This year they're just doing the 23 gold team. They're not doing silver and bronze this year, which makes me think, could we see it in FIFA Mobile this year? So, and will we see it on the same day or shortly afterwards? Last year they pretty much, I believe it started on the same day last year. Well, at least the Premier League one did, which was first last year, I believe. I'm losing my marbles as I've just started recording now. I'm sure Premier League's normally always first, and yeah, well, Premier League's been announced, so I'm going to go for that anyway and show you. And it's always this one. The other leagues, sometimes they use different sources or may make it themselves, but for Premier League, they pretty much always use the confirmed Premier League one. Obviously, we did get the reserves and whatnot, but I'm doing just the starting 11 today because that's been announced, and it was just a quick concept and information. So we know the community one's coming on the 27th, the most consistent. Will we get that on FIFA Mobile or not? Hopefully that'll be pretty sick, just because it means we get to start off a week. We get to start off at the same time rather than have to wait around. And I think it's about time for a promo, because unless we get one tomorrow that lasts a week or two, I guess we're then waiting for team of the season now, maybe. So yeah, let's jump into it. Obviously, in case you haven't seen who the team of the season is, this is who the starting 11 is for the team of the season. Reserves and stuff aren't official, so it's EA's choice for reserves. Let me know in the suggestion below who you think should have been in, who didn't get in, or who should be in the reserves at least. But in goal it was David De Gea. That's 4 years in a row, David De Gea. Now the ratings aren't final, I've just made them up, and the designs are pretty much just combined this year's Team of the Year card with last year's Team of the Season card. Just a quick mock-up. Not important, but just I've done all the ratings as 92 to 94 based on what we've already had so far this year, because it seems they're doing that progression style. But yeah, David De Gea is the goalkeeper, and yeah, deserved. The defence was a defence of Walker, Otamendi, Vertonghen and Alonso of Chelsea. Now, a lot of people who I spoke to and seeing online of this team of the season, everyone pretty much agrees the team of the season is correct. Apart from Alonso, a lot don't think Alonso should have gone in. I know a lot of Chelsea fans haven't necessarily been happy with Alonso this year. So, but yeah, he made it. Obviously, his goal contribution has been at the top, but not so much defence side, but he's made it in. Who would you have put in instead? If you're talking left back, Robertson's been good for Liverpool, but has he played enough games? Let me know in the comment section below. Then we move on into midfield, and it's 3 midfielders, 3 attackers. We've got De Bruyne, Eriksen and David Silva. So we've got quite a heavy Man City presence in the team of the year. Well, team of the season, sorry. But they did win the league quite convincingly. Well, they've already won the league. So it goes without saying. And De Bruyne and Silva have been phenomenal this year. Eriksen too for Tottenham. Eriksen's been class. They've all been class. And they should all be central cards. I was looking at Eriksen's positions, and obviously he plays cam a lot, but he also plays right mid a lot. So we'll have to see what EA decide with what position, because EA can choose the position, of course. There's no defined position. We could see a right mid, we could see a cam. I think most people would prefer a cam, because Eriksen's not the quickest of players, although once trained up, most players were fairly quick in this game. And then moving on into the attackers, which I'm sure most people are excited for. We've got Salah, Kane and Aguero. Believe it or not, this is the first time Aguero has ever made the starting 11 player of the year, team of the season, sorry, player of the year. No, he's never got player of the year, which is weird because he scores what, 20 plus goals every year, but he just always gets overlooked. This year he's finally been given the recognition he deserves, and he's made it into the team of the season alongside Harry Kane and Salah, who I think we can all feel confident in that he's going to win player of the year for the Premier League. Obviously that's not all been announced yet, but I think without a doubt it should be Salah. De Bruyne's obviously in contention, and Kane, I think they're the 3. But yeah, for me it's Salah really. He's been the Egyptian Messi, the Egyptian god, the Pharaoh. absolutely ridiculous season he's had, and I'm sure Chelsea are gutted that they no longer own him. It's likewise with De Bruyne. De Bruyne's been a revelation since joining City last year. But yeah, what do you think? Are we hoping, are we expecting to get most consistent on the 27th along with console? That would be super if we could. We'll have to see. But Premier League should come the week after. But we know the 11. Who do you think will make up the full 23 for the reserves? Well, let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here. Come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD. And I'll see you all later. Peace.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.